Good morning, dear students. Today our topic is demand forecasting and methods of demand forecasting and why the demand forecasting is necessary for the market. First we'll start from the demand forecasting. Demand forecasting is nothing but predicting the market condition, what will be happen in the future, what new commodities and will assess the consumers mindsets. On the basis of the consumer taste and preferences, businessmen's activities are have to give satisfactory commodities. So demand forecasting is predicting the market condition and market structures to find some new products. Why the demand forecasting is necessary? Demand forecasting is predicting the market atmosphere. I mean, it's assessing the market conditions to launch the products. It may be a old product, it may be a traditional product, it may be a new product, it may be innovative kind of product. So that is very necessary, but also demand forecasting demand is will predicting market structure and will assess the entire market or not only market, will assess the old reserves and what will produce, how much will increasing our production and also is there any reason to increasing our particular commodities. Because for example now coffee powder companies are having different brands, but every coffee powder companies are having not great sales. Some very few only they are dominating that particular field, I mean that particular market, because consumers taste and preferences will give the idea to increasing their existed commodities are enough, or they wants to increasing the coffee powder, for example brew, because it's having a enormous amount of consumers. So that company has decided to increasing their, they wants to increasing their production level, in the sense now how much it is needed, in maybe in future how much it will fulfill consumers and needs and wants. So these are all very important to access the market condition, as well as not only accessing the market condition, demand forecasting will give new scenario to the market. Then next is what are all the methods has been adopted in demand forecasting. One is survey method. Survey method is nothing but will make some survey on the basis of the consumers. When the consumers enter into the marketplaces, they have some ideas. Consumer gives some feedbacks. That feedbacks has based on the producers make some questionnaires. That questionnaires will give some consumers expectations. What are all the new things they have expected from the market? That survey method will help to producer or business organizations. They will enrich their production level, because survey method will give some why the survey method is necessary means, survey method will give some idea to increasing our production ratio. Because if you want to increase our production ratio, without reason we cannot increase our production ratio, because if the necessary is there, if the commodity will sell in the sense, producer will increase the production capacity, I mean output. So without increasing, without any reason we cannot increasing our production capacity. So survey method will give to determining increasing our production because of predicting demand forecasting. I mean predicting the market condition will give the new ideas to increasing the production level. Okay. Second one is opinion poll. Opinion poll method is there. Opinion means consumers are various consumers have given some various ideas. Sir, this kind of product will be available in the sense this is very more useful, sir. Likewise, some consumers will give some ideas. On the basis of the opinion, producers will try to put a new commodities in the market, because every new commodities will create a new market condition. That new market conditions will create some competition. That competition will create huge profit level. Opinion method from the consumers. On the basis of the opinion, consumers have given some feedbacks. On the basis of the feedback, producers has decided to launch some new products, because consumers feedbacks are kind of investment to the producer. Without the consumers feedback, we cannot launch new product in the market, because every commodity is having some uniqueness. Without reasons, without demand, we cannot simply creating the commodities in the market. But the different definitions of the demand is different. The supply will create its own demand. Likewise, definitions are there, but with reasons only we are producing commodities, because every demand, I mean every commodity is having separate consumer backgrounds. So on the basis of the consumer feedback, consumers giving some ideas, I mean their expectations, that expectations has been divided, I mean framed like a commodity. So that type of feedbacks are welcoming from the consumers. That feedbacks are giving some ideas to create new products. Okay, third one is third idea is experimental method. Experimental method is nothing but simply they are creating some new products in the market, whether it may be a sale or not. That is a experimental method. I mean the producer is decided to launch some new products. He is not accessing the market condition, I mean existed market situations, but he wants to introduce the commodity, because no industries has introduced such a commodity. So he is assessing that kind of information. So he wants to take some uncertainty situation, I mean risk. That risk having some two dimension, whether it may be profit or lose. So every businessman they know their level, I mean risk level. That risk will give maybe uncertainty situation. That uncertainty situation is nothing but maybe a profit or loss. So that experimental research method, I mean method is different opinion. Then finally last method is expert opinion method. Expert opinion method is in the sense like a economist. Economists are analyzing the market conditions. I mean some market conditions, and then some market circumstances will give some ideas to launching new products. I mean some business economists are there. Some business economists they are giving some suggestion for introducing some new products. On the basis of the suggestions, they are introducing some new products. I mean expert opinion mean they are having some knowledges. They are having some experience on their particular field. If the commodity will be introduced at that particular period, in the sense that commodity will reach the apex profit level. Such a experimental I mean expert opinions are always welcoming to the business industry, because now the business economist role is very important role, because they are assessing entire market condition. They wants to give the commodity with a reasonable manner, because every consumers are now rational consumers. They don't want to waste their time and money, and also satisfactory level. Okay, so that kind of attitude has been installed in the consumer minds. They are not simply waste their money. If the consumer wants to maintain or attaining a huge satisfactory level, in the sense that kind of business economist roles are very important in the business organization and business industry, plus entrepreneurs also. Now business economist roles are very important in the market condition, because they are assessing the market situation on behalf of business industries. Business industries are always looking for launching new products, whether it may be earning a profit or lose. But business economist work is, they are 24/7 they are thinking about the market condition. That market conditions, where the lacking period is coming, where the lockdown period is coming, where the product gap is coming. Likewise, they are thinking and suggesting on the basis of the informations. I mean, parallel informations and right way of appropriate informations. Without right and appropriate informations, business economists are not giving any suggestions to the business industry. So business industries, they are looking for the right and loyal business economist suggestions. That suggestions will create new commodities. So these are all the reasons for predicting new product, I mean demand forecasting. Because if we are launching one particular commodity, it will create a profit or lose. Such a profit, I mean such a demand forecasting is necessary for any kind of business industries. Because business industries, without demand forecasting, they are not ready to maintaining their business levels on the market conditions. Because for example, if I am ready to launch the one new product, I don't know whether it may be earning profit or loss, but every businessman's attitude is creating and generating profit. At the sense, I want to know some business condition, I mean business scenarios. Without support from the market condition, if I am launching any new product, I will definitely lose. So I want to lose. If I want to reduce the loss or eradicating the losing sense, automatically I want to work with the market condition. So I want to know market condition, I want to know consumers behavior, I want to know their taste and preferences, I want to know their expectations, what will be happen in the future. These are all the things certainly needed for the demand forecasting. Demand forecasting is not only predicting the new product, it is all over predicting the consumer taste and preferences, consumers behavior, consumer needs and wants. These are all the things which is necessary and will create some new ideas for the demand forecasting. So if you are having any doubts regarding demand forecasting, you can call me to my mobile number or make me mail to my mail and ask your doubts. Thank you so much.